Welcome to the New Forest Hampshire County Show Press Day. As you know, it seems to come round on a regular basis, being a yearly thing, so each year we try and have something a little different for you.
The weather is always a challenge, but as you can see, whatever the weather, the show is prepared, and that's the key thing. 2007 was an exceptionally bad year, and we were one of the few events in the UK that continued. Bigger events than us failed, but the show continued. And whatever happens with the next 2 weeks, we're hoping that the weather will improve the weekend before the show. We'll be ready, and everybody will be able to cope, and we'll look forward to seeing you. What we've got on display today is just a very, very small selection.
What we're going to do now is just show you Nero working a little bit with a couple of people. I've just got to go over there, and one of these people have got a little bit of drugs on them, and we'll show you how the dog indicates to the handler and the person that they're indicating on has actually got drugs on them. Good boy. When Nero actually got the person that's got the drugs on them, the person tried to move away from him, but Nero was always in front of that person. And what it does, the dog does, is just scans the air of the person. It doesn't actually, it's not as intrusive, so we're not invading their human rights or anything like that. Like I say, we also have German Shepherds. In fact, Enzo's will be, hopefully, next week will be the newest German Shepherd in the force, because he's just getting licensed next week. So by the time the show comes in fact, day one of the show is his first day actually on the street.
We're filming real life here at the New Forest Show, and here we are with Alison Barnes. Alison, just explain your new role.
Yeah, well, I'm a month into being the new Chief Executive for the New Forest National Park Authority. Oh. So I'm the new girl on the block here.
And starting with this.
Yeah, it's actually a great place to start for me, because, you know, within my first month almost, I've got the chance to, you know, meet and talk to, I think it's up to 100,000 people. Some, you know, obviously lots of local people, producers, volunteers, community groups, but it's also, you know, quite a lot of visitors, and you know, in my position as a National Park Officer, you know, it's important for me to understand what visitors think about it as well. Exactly. So it's going to be a great mix of people for me to meet and listen to and talk with, so I'm really looking forward to it.
What's new for 2010? There's lots of new catering on site this year, and all of our caterers are encouraged to use local food, but they're also encouraged to use seasonally produced foods, so that we're not shipping food from around the world out of season to the UK. And anything that's been grown in the UK seasonally at this time of year, you should be able to find here. There's a lot of new attractions in the main rings, and in a minute you're going to see Solar Dog display of local teams, so we're bringing in local attractions. We're bringing in several other things. For the first time, we've got a donkey parade of all the different uses and types of donkeys you can find in the UK. We've got 3 new gardens being built. 2 are being built in here. 1 is being built outside the art pavilion. They're the type of gardens you'd find at Chelsea, so there's a lot of money and a lot of effort has gone into those. If you go outside, there's a thatcher working today who's trying to finish a thatched entranceway, which will be stunning during the show, and that's outside the members' entrance just along the road here. WI have got the biggest entries ever at the show. They wanted a bigger tent, but unfortunately they can't have one. The sheep section have got more entries than they've ever had. We normally get 600 sheep and we've got 930. Where we're going to put them we don't know, but the members' lawn looks very good at the moment. They may have to graze there. On my other list, a new champagne bar. John Lewis with us for the first time, having a stand. Hampshire Air Ambulance is bringing in a mock-up of an ambulance to promote to the public what Hampshire Air Ambulance does. We've got a painter here called Faye Jolly, who every day of the show is going to start and complete a painting. Some huge equipment that you'll see in East Ring each day of the show, which is agricultural equipment, very modern, very, very expensive. And for those that are interested in seeing somebody make a fool of themselves, I'm going to attempt to shear a sheep on one of the 3 days, probably the Tuesday, so I can get the rest of the week off, if that's all right. But thank you very much, and we'll speak to you all later on.